What's up YouTube, G Dickens here. Today I'm going to review the inkjet thermal printer. G Dickens. What's up YouTube, G Dickens here. Today we're going to review the inkjet stencil printer and just the Amazon thermal printer. Also how I make my stencils, I guess. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select a photo and we're just going to pick out a random rose. Okay, this is just a picture of a rose. I'm going to erase most of this black background because we don't need all this bullshit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my layer. I'm going to choose color dodge. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to invert it and I am going to mess with the blur. We'll say 5%, that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge down to my layer and I'm going to fuck with the curves. And then you have a quick stencil of the rose. That's a fairly decent stencil. So when you're doing with the Epson printer, you have to reverse the image. So if you wanted this rose to face this direction, once you stencil it on the person, you're going to have to flip it horizontally. That way it prints essentially backwards. It mirrors it, so when you actually place it on them, it's placed the correct way. So for this one, I'm going to print it this way, okay? And then we will print it normally off of a regular printer. That way we can compare it by running it through the Epson printer versus from the printer paper to the thermal machine. So now that we're here, we're just gonna print it there. God damn it, Angel. So this is the actual stencil from the inkjet printer. It's not too bad. It's actually a pretty good one. You're not gonna be covered in fucking purple. You're not gonna cover your client in fucking purple. I would say that that's pretty good. It picks up a lot of the detail and the petals and stuff like that. And now here this is just regular printed off of the printer, the Epson printer. So now we're gonna have to thermal print this. Let's see if I fucking remember how to do this, guys. Oh, empty box. It's the name of the game here in the shop. Just leave empty boxes around. All right, so don't need that. Get that shit out of my face. I haven't touched this printer in a very long time. Yellow paper through first, so make sure that's all aligned nice. This is just regular spirit paper. All right, so once you get it past the actual thermal part, you can hit stop, cancel. Oh, I did. That was good. No, I didn't, but that's okay. You're still gonna get the point of the video. I'm not gonna waste any of this. So this is what I ran the thermal printer, and this is gonna be what it picked up. Now I know you got like 3M thermal printers that are really, really good. They're super fucking hard to come by though. So everybody pretty much rocks out with those shitty stencils, which is insane to me. I don't know how people do it, but they do it. Now there could be a better way to run it through. I don't know, these guys use a thermal printer all the time, so maybe I'm just gonna hand it over to Dave and see if Dave can run it through any better, to see if we can get anything better through the thermal printer than that shit. Because right now, I mean, there really is no comparison to these two. Let's get G Dickens in there. Bang. God damn it, cut, Dave. All right, let's go see how Dave's fucking doing it, because Dave uses this thing all the time, and Dave's a dog. Video today, boys. Did you get it better than I did? No, it still sucks.
Honestly, I'd work with it though.
I know you would, and everybody would. I mean, people do it every day. I love this place. I swear to God. So here we have inkjet. Here we have Amazon thermal. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the same stencil applicator, and I'm going to use both different stencils I use. So let me go ahead and just start cut this motherfucking dickin' out. So I'm gonna alcohol this like I normally would, get some oils off the skin, sanitize it. No, it definitely does help get your stencil to stay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick 2 different spots of this tiger, this awesome tiger here. I'm not even gonna shave because I'm sure this guy doesn't really want his leg randomly shaved in random spots. He's currently trying to explore his horizons. So we don't want bald spots on his legs for no reason. So here, on this gentleman's leg, we're going to pick the regular thermal paper, I guess, the spirit paper, and we use stencil stuff as it. Now you don't want to overkill your stencil stuff. You just kind of want to get like a glare or like a really very light gloss. That way it doesn't smudge and smear everywhere. So I'm just going to place it here like so. I think that's fair there. Alright. So you got an okay stencil. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's pretty fucking bad. So now I'm gonna have you kind of roll that leg over a little bit, because now we're going to do, alright, so same thing here. Really don't want to overkill it on the applicator. Just light glossy amount. And we're just gonna press that motherfucker down, just like that. And you can see even the paper is a little bit thicker. So I feel like you have a little bit more control when you're laying the stencil. Now when you have like really big pieces, it's tough because obviously you can't contour this paper the same way as a spirit paper. But the stencil is 100% night and day if you ask me. So that's pretty much going to be the difference between a thermal printer and an Epson printer, and exactly how I make my stencils with as minimal work as possible. So that was the video on how I do my stencils, comparing the Epson to the thermal printer. I appreciate everybody watching. If you guys could like and subscribe to videos, or like and subscribe to my channel. Damn, don't edit that one out. Red Bull, man. All right. So yeah, if you guys could like and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. If you guys want to comment on any of the videos and just let me know something that you guys would like to see me review, that'd be awesome. Kind of gives me a little bit of a premeditated video for the next one. All right, thanks again for tuning in to G Dickens. See you next time.